It's time for the mic drop. On each show, going deep on one topic affecting our community in hopes we can all learn a little more. When the House Select Committee investigating January 6th announced they would be holding an unscheduled hearing to present recently obtained evidence and receive witness testimony, we all figured it had to be something pretty serious. But not one of us had any idea it was going to be a 26-year-old young woman wielding the verbal flamethrower that we saw yesterday. Who had that on their bingo cards? Not me. But I was thinking it might be somebody completely off the board that no one was considering, but it actually turned out to be a formerly unknown White House staffer who brought all of the smoke to Capitol Hill. Cassidy Hutchinson went up there to tell her story, and she had a lot of story to tell, almost 2 hours worth, all under oath.
I just had an interesting conversation with Rudy. Mark, sounds like we're going to go to the Capitol. He didn't look up from his phone and said something to the effect of, there's a lot going on, Cass, but I don't know, things might get real bad on January 6th.
Nah, Mark, that was nothing but a little dust up. Now, for those who don't know, Mrs. Hutchinson was describing a conversation she was having with her former boss, White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows, on January 2nd, which is interesting considering all those claims of them, not knowing anything was coming. And now, thanks to her taped testimony, we know that what came was a crowd of heavily armed Trump supporters.
I recall Tony and I having a conversation with Mark probably around 10 a.m., 10:15 a.m., where I remember Tony mentioning knives, guns in the form of pistols and rifles, bear spray, body armor, spears, and flagpoles.
I'm sorry, did she say spears? Yes, she said spears. If He-Man had it, they don't belong as a part of our democracy in 2022. They were planning on getting medieval on our D.C. streets. But, I'm sure this had to have been upsetting to the president, right?
I was in the vicinity of a conversation where I overheard the president say something to the effect of, I don't effing care that they have weapons. They're not here to hurt me. Take the effing mags away. Let my people in. They can march to the Capitol from here.
Wow. The concern. Very presidential, if you're the leader of a banana republic. Now, my guy must have had a vision in his head of walking up to the Capitol, leading the insurrectionists like Anakin leading the stormtroopers into the Jedi Temple. He didn't go, shout out to the Secret Service, but thanks to her sworn testimony, we know how badly he wanted to be there. Badly enough to allegedly assault a member of his Secret Service detail. This allegation has been disputed, but we certainly don't doubt that it's possible. Exactly. Mrs. Hutchinson's testimony was brave and revealing. This young lady showed us that however deep we think the insurrection was, we haven't gotten close to the bottom yet, nowhere near. So you guys keep on digging, Select Committee, because my bingo card is wide open.